Question 4. The line 3x minus 4y plus 3 equals 0 is a tangent to a circle with centre 3, -2. What is the equation of the circle? The distance from the centre of the circle to the tangent is the radius of the circle, and we need the radius of the circle to determine the equation of the circle given in the question. Now, the radius is 90 degrees to the tangent, or perpendicular to the tangent. So we need the gradient of the tangent, find the negative reciprocal to find the gradient of the radius, find the equation of the radius, find the point of intersection of the radius with the tangent, so in other words, this point B, and then use the coordinates of point B and point O to find the radius of this circle. Then we can determine the equation of this circle. So starting with 3x minus 4y plus 3 equals 0, so that's the equation of the tangent in general form. Rearranging that, we get y is equal to 3 over 4 times x plus 3 over 4. We'll call that equation number 1. So the gradient of the tangent is 3 over 4. Now the equation of OB is y plus 2 is equal to negative 4 over 3 times x minus 3. So that's using the point gradient formula. So this negative 3 and positive 2 comes from this point here. So it's obviously y minus y1 is equal to m outside of x minus x1. Now this negative 4 over 3 is the negative reciprocal of 3 over 4, since the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So the equation of OB, or the equation of the radius, is y equals negative 4 over 3x plus 2. And we'll call that equation number 2. To find the coordinates of point B, we need to solve equations 1 and 2 simultaneously. So eliminating the y variable, we have 3 over 4x plus 3 over 4 is equal to negative 4 over 3x plus 2. Rearranging this equation to make x the subject, so we're going to move the x variables over to one side. So we have 25 over 12 times x is equal to 5 over 4. And solving for x, we get x is equal to 3 over 5. Now we can use either equations 1 or 2 to determine the value of y. So I've just used equation number 1. Y is equal to 6 over 5 when x is equal to 3 over 5. The final step is to use the distance formula with the two coordinates that we now have to find the length of the radius. So we have the square root of 3 minus 3 over 5 all squared plus negative 2 minus 6 over 5 all squared. And just using a calculator to determine the value, we get r is equal to 4 and r squared is equal to 16. From that, we can determine the equation of the circle. Hence, the equation of the circle is x minus 3 all squared plus y plus 2 all squared is equal to 16. Therefore, the answer is option D.